Woven through the legends from ancient India and Egypt are tales of wise masters who reached a state of consciousness that defied the laws of human understanding. With halos and rainbows accompanying the depictions of these ancient masters, these supremely enlightened sages were believed to have activated a mysterious aspect of themselves known as the light body. Often mistakenly compared to other spiritual aspects of human consciousness, such as the causal and astral bodies, the light body, or rainbow light body as referred to in Tibetan traditions, stands apart as being the culmination of all spiritual aspects. But what is the mysterious light body, and how do humans activate it?
In many of the ancient mystery traditions, there is a long-standing practice and cultivation, if you will, of what is called the light body. Whether we're talking from the ancient Tibetan systems, the Kabbalistic systems, the Egyptian systems, so many ancient traditions were all working to achieve this body of light. But it was a practice that needed to be developed, right? That was over time, through the practices of the ancient traditions, they would develop more and more strength, more and more mastery, more and more control within this light body. It's like an enlightened state that they could shift into.
What exactly is the concept of the light body? I think that the best way that we can explain it is to look towards Tibet, because there was a tradition there of the High Lamas achieving a state of what was known as the rainbow body. And this was the way that they were able to quite literally translate their bodies from a physical, material sense into that of a metaphysical state. In other words, they could quite literally disappear out of physical reality. It was said that the lamas would know when they were going to die, and that they would then repair, go into a hermetically sealed room, and they would give instructions that they were not to be interrupted in any way. And what they would then do is go into a deep state meditation and quite literally will themselves out of reality to the point that they were no longer present inside that room. Afterwards, when somebody would finally open the door, the only thing that would be found would be the remains of their nails and their hair, quite literally that which was already dead before the process began.
Between the mid-1990s and the mid-2000s, I had the opportunity to lead groups into some of the most isolated and remote places, including high on the Tibetan plateau. My understanding from the monks and the nuns when I was there was that this is a one-time experience. It's not something you go back and forth from a light body back into this body, but it is a full immersion where the physical body literally begins to disappear. And the goal is to not separate the body from the spirit, rather to infuse the biology with the spirit to such a degree that the biology is transfigured, it is transformed into light, returning to the energy that we all came from.
The light body is functionally linked to or connected to the rainbow body. The light body is not a natural part of human beings. It actually represents one of the highest stages of spiritual evolution for human beings on this planet. The light body, in relation to the rainbow body, emerges when there is a fully functional, long-term, or permanent alignment of inner unity.